3 ounces, 7.5 weeks premature. 13 days spent in an incubator before this little boy could go home with his family. Now, what's this all have to do with this speech? It was me. This wonderful organization has been around since 1938, first researching and preventing polio, then birth defects, and now premature births. First named the National Foundation for Infantile Paralysis, this organization's popularity grew instantaneously as it reflected the popularity of then President and founder Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Starting off, the mission was to put to bed a disease that had cornered and rendered FDR unable to walk, polio. It is defined as a viral disease that can affect nerves and can lead to partial and full paralysis. The war years were a time of immense struggle, and the efforts to launch the March of Dimes were boosted by radio, Hollywood, and the personal appeal of the president. Basile O'Connor, who was a close associate with FDR throughout his term as president, became the face of the March of Dimes, and his immediate task was to build an organization that could respond to polio epidemics anywhere in the nation. Very little was known about polio at this time, but the ending of the war ushered in new complexities to effective fundraising. The NFIP closed in on a solution to polio thanks to not only countless medical researchers supported by the March of Dimes grants, but also to energetic staffers. The polio vaccine was licensed for use on April 12, 1955. The March of Dimes then went to work on a new movement, birth defects. Shifting gears and turning a totally different direction was not an easy task, but the new March of Dimes was soon funding genetics research and establishing birth defects treatment centers in hospitals across the country. An individual that was a major contributor in this transition from fighting polio to birth defects was Dr. Virginia Apgar. Throughout Dr. Apgar's career with March of Dimes, she orchestrated a campaign for immunization against rubella, promoted the establishment of birth defects registries, and insisted that genetic and pregnancy histories be made a routine part of medical record keeping for pregnant women. At the time of her death in 1974, Dr. Apgar paved the way for another transition to the organization to improving the outcome of pregnancy and prematurity prevention. The March of Dimes slogan, "Be good to your baby before it is born," embodied a philosophy of proactive prenatal care and programs to educate women about healthy pregnancy at the pregnancy level. The promise of reinvention was evident no less in the fundraising area as the organization began to hold local walk-a-thons as community fundraisers in the 1970s. The idea was a hit, and soon Walk America became the premier walking event that watched the popularity of the early fundraisers from the 1940s. In 2008, the March of Dimes launched its prematurity campaign to confront this alarming trend, the most serious perinatal problem. Initially, the goals were to raise awareness and decrease the rate of preterm birth by at least 15% by the year 2010. Though the awareness was measurably increased, the preterm birth was also increased. In 2005, more than 520,000 babies were born premature. That same year, the organization added prematurity to its mission statement, and 3 years later extended the campaign to 2020 in an effort to apply additional scientific, clinical, and public policy advances to solve the problem. From Prematurity Awareness Month, which is November, to the annual March for Babies, and to countless local community grants across the United States, the March of Dimes is proud to uphold its commitment as champion for all babies. Like I said before, I was a preemie too, all 4 pounds, 3 ounces. My mom told me she couldn't hold me right when I was born. Doctors didn't think I was going to make it, so it took me away right away. Spent the next 13 days in an incubator. My parents came every day, feeding through a feeding tube in my nose. And September 3rd, they could take me home, and here I am now. I don't doubt that without the help of the March of Dimes, giving the knowledge to these doctors across the country, I wouldn't be here. So it's a great organization, and giving immense care and knowledge to hospitals across the country for all premature babies.